Despite negativity in the market, there are rays of light. Jim, what do Heinz and Procter & Gamble make you want to tell all the naysayers?
Well, I think that there are, it's hard to believe that there could be companies that can triumph over a dramatic increase in the raw costs. We've all been conditioned that if your cost of goods has risen dramatically, you can't pass on those increases to the customer. Someone has to eat them. Well, in both Procter's case and Heinz's case, it wasn't true. They've had dramatic increases in costs. $1.5 billion for Procter, they just added. Heinz had $250 million in costs. And in each case, they passed on the price increases, and in each case, the consumer bought it. And I've been puzzling over this because it's why many of the stocks are going higher when people think they would go lower. Colgate looked like it couldn't pass it on. Gross margins contracted, but that stock's going up today. Clorox looks like it can pass it on. What I would urge people to realize is that there was, and this is the theme I've been working on, there are many people who are short these stocks. They're short them because they didn't think they could pull it off. And when they do pull it off, and Procter was up in almost every line other than some hair care products, then there's a shock. And the shock is not a one-day shock. Procter was up big yesterday, but it's stalling today. That's a chance to buy Procter. Procter's really good. Heinz beats the numbers, goes to 17%, as fast as Wrigley, with a better brand name than Wrigley, and the stock is unchanged year over year, with a 3 and change yield and a dramatic decrease in share count. So when I look at what people are fretting over, which is raw costs, and I see these companies do so well with raw costs, and raw costs aren't done. Procter & Gamble says the raw costs are going to continue to rise through the system. And that's probably putting a lid on it right now. I say these are ones you have to buy. And I know that I have a plethora of stocks I want you to buy, and I think it's terrific. But you've got to go do the work, particularly on this Heinz, because Heinz is everything that Buffett and Mars want to buy. And Heinz doesn't have to be independent. So I would look at both of these. Procter, obviously, one of the biggest companies. Procter, the best record for dividend boosts. Dividend increases 10% year over year for as long as the eye can see. These are fabulous stories that people are betting against, and they made the wrong bet.
Okay, thanks, Jim. That's Heinz and Procter & Gamble on Wall Street Confidential. Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned for more.